Hey everybody, Dimple25, welcome back. So this one is day one daycare vlog. So this is me attempting to get SJ ready and get myself ready, and I thought vlogging it would be a great distraction. Number one, from me being in my head, and number two, I just feel like oftentimes people talk about pregnancy and how rough that is, but not necessarily kind of talk about or show the realities of what it is being a mom, our first time mom, and the emotions that come with that. So here it is, just being vulnerable, and hopefully it helps someone and they can feel like they have someone to relate to. So I'm getting SJ's milk ready. That is the Kindy system. If you've never heard of it or seen it, you just saw it. It's pretty much where you put your milk into the breast bag and just clip it in. Here is SJ's stuff. That pink bag was great, but Pink, the brand, that is going to stay at the daycare. It pretty much has all of his essentials: diapers, wipes, X, Y, and Z. And then that clear bag is just like extra clothes, blankets, in case he has a blowout, things that he might not need. So they did end up giving me quite a few of it back, but I was just like, I don't know what you need, so I'm just gonna pack it all. I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. And I'm loading up my car here and trying to get everything together. SJ was still asleep, but he woke up almost as soon as I got him up. So we're at the daycare. I'm just kind of sitting in the car, just trying to prep myself. I mean, I know it's not supposed to feel good, but like, I don't know if it's supposed to feel this hard. I just keep looking back at him. And in real life, I'm really not much of a crier, for real. Like this is like a new emotion, I guess, when you become a mother. I do not want to take this man to daycare. Like, I don't want to do it. But I committed to paying. I don't know if that's normal, you pay in advance, but they sent us an invoice. I went ahead and paid it to force myself, because I knew if I paid it, I would feel more inclined to bring him. And I'm like, I scheduled the gym right after this, and I'm about to mess around and be late with my trainer. I'm about to be so late. I literally scheduled with my trainer to be there, and I am doing foolery. I just need to. Mama's gonna miss you. Mama's baby. You're gonna be a big boy. You go to daycare, and you're gonna make new friends, and you're gonna love it. He's like so alert. Usually he's not this alert. You're gonna be a big boy and make new friends. God, we ain't even went in there yet. I gotta get it together. But this is his first day outfit. I thought it was cute. I put him in a sleeper. Yeah. So I went ahead and dropped him off. His teacher was there, which made me feel better. He seemed to know what was going on. As soon as I gave him to the lady, he started crying. He never seen her before, so he's not comfortable. I just hate this. I know moms do it, but it just doesn't make it easier to just drop your kid off with somebody who you just don't know. You know they're not gonna love them the way you would, you know. So we're post-workout and I am exhausted. I don't know if the stress of it all just makes a good like adrenaline boost, but like literally I'm having a hard time getting out the car. And my trainer kept telling me, you cooking today? So I must been like cooking. But I strongly encourage new moms, or if you just are a mom who struggles with the idea of someone watching your child, you baby step into it. So like my maternity leave ends next Monday technically, but I started my child daycare a week early. So if you can't afford to do it financially, I highly encourage you to. Just because I have peace of mind knowing that he don't have to be there all day, and that if something happen, I'm right here. Like, I can literally go get him and be there within 15 minutes. Versus if you at work, you don't have that same peace of mind. And it's new for him, it's new to me. So it just seemed like starting him out at a full day with people he never seen, he never been around kids. It just seemed like a lot. So every day I'm just going to add on like an hour that I leave him there longer. And I'm going to try to find or create stuff for me to do this week directly afterwards so that dropping him off is easier. And if you can, make it stuff that you paid for. Like, don't make it optional. Because if I'm being completely honest, if it would have been something optional, like, oh, go to the grocery store, I would have sat in that parking lot and cried and cried and cried, and probably just went to go get him and pull him out of the daycare, to be honest. So, like, I'm the type of person where if I pay for something, I'm more inclined to do it because I paid for it. So if that's you, then, work it however you need to. If you somebody who you just be like, oh, I'm going to go to Starbucks, and that'll get me to drop him off, and I'll be excited because I know once I drop him off, I can go to Starbucks. Just schedule something for basically what I'm saying is schedule something for yourself to kind of motivate you to leave the daycare. Take him to daycare, but then you got to leave him there because it's a whole other thing. Like, I got there and I didn't want to get out of the car. And then once I took him in, I didn't want to leave the parking lot. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to try to force myself to get out of this car. My legs are killing me. And go in this house and shower. And then by the time I do that, I'll be ready to go pick him up in like an hour. And so it went by fast. The daycare sending me pictures and stuff. And that makes me feel so good. Because it's little stuff that makes sense. Like, it adds up. Like, they sent me a picture of him smiling, which he only does after he eats. Like, if he eats, then he's really smiley. And so the message before was like a notification that he fed. So then when I got a picture of him smiling afterwards, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's typical of my son. That, yes, that's accurate. You fed him, he ate good, he is happy. So yeah, I'll let y'all know how it goes when I pick him up. So we made it. First day back home from daycare. His teacher said he did a really good job. She was like, he did just like you said. He only cried when he was wet or hungry, which I think is typical of most babies. She said he did really good, like during independent playtime, and even interacted with one or two of the babies, which was nice to hear. That's one of the things I do want him to have from daycare is the socialization aspect. So to see that he was able to socialize a little bit, that was kind of cool because he's never seen another baby before. She said she would send me some pictures of it, so when she got a chance, I hope she does. But overall, I think he did good. When I came in, he was asleep, so they woke him up, so he was a little bit fussy because he was tired, which I can believe. She said that he was kind of looking around and taking everything in, which again, when we take him to the grocery store, he's the same way. So I think them waking him up after he finally fell asleep, he probably is just really tired because he fell asleep on the car ride home, and now that we're home, he is knocked out. He is knocked out, so I think he's tired. I think daycare might have been a lot for him. First day might have been a lot, but overall, no real complaints. I'm happy it's over. I think we both gonna take a nap because he's tired and I'm tired from worrying and the gym. So I think I'm just gonna sleep and take a little afternoon nap with my baby. Just happy to have him back home with me.